G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of Valheim. In the previous episode, we finally got attacked. Well, I say finally, we only just defeated Motor a couple of episodes ago, but we got attacked pretty much immediately by the next biome's creatures. The Horde came through, and it was brutal. They could easily break through any of these walls if they wanted to. I think I was just lucky enough to sort of... I don't know if I just luckily thought on my feet there, but I thought to just repair as much as I can while I was still within the walls and try to repel them that way. They eventually gave up. Obviously the creatures that were already here were still swinging away at the walls, and we had to deal with them somehow, and they were a pain in the bum to deal with. I thought the wolves were bad, but these guys, different level. I did get to learn a little bit though about the enemy, so I'm pretty happy about that, and so I have to say that now I sort of know how to deal with some of them. But it doesn't mean that they're going to be easy to deal with nonetheless. Definitely going to be a challenge when we eventually make our way into the plains. And I am not looking forward to being attacked anytime soon. But that sort of makes me a little bit nervous about whether or not we need, thicker walls. But anyway, I was just testing out the smelter there to see if we could actually chuck black metal scraps in there. It doesn't seem like that's the case, and I suspect that can only be processed in the blast furnace. So we're going to have to get the blast furnace from the artisan table at some point. We could get wooden missiles here. I'm not entirely sure what these are exactly. Maybe they're a type of arrow, but I wonder if we could actually use our normal bows for this. But yeah, this is like a gigantic arrow almost, because we make it with core wood and feathers. Interesting. Anyway, so what's the agenda for today? Well, definitely we're going to be doing a little bit more building, but before we rush into any form of building, I think we're going to spend a little bit of time dealing with our Forsaken trophy. We need to take it all the way to the stones and see what kind of Forsaken powers we can get from it. So that's what we should get up to first. So let's just quickly organize ourselves here and make sure that we're ready for the very short journey here, but nonetheless we should make sure that we've got plenty of foods. I reckon we'll just carry some more deer stews, and that should be good enough. I did run into the pantry and eat like a serpent meat while we were facing off or trying to defend against the Horde in the previous episode. There was a lot of stuff that happened, and I was like, crap, I probably should eat better foods. I should repair all of the walls, and I think it panned out, to be honest. Because I feel like if we were out there just fighting these things off, more of them would have spawned anyway, so... And potentially, it could have been worse, because maybe a couple of those berserkers could have shown up instead of the one. So yeah, got pretty lucky on that front. Right, so... Where do we have the Motor trophy? I know I put it away somewhere. Here we go. So Motor trophy is in hand. Let's actually make our way to the stones. Hopefully this works. Nice. Okay, still connected. Righto. And let's go ahead and hang this one. Don't suppose it's maybe this one? There we go. Always tailwind when sailing. What? Okay, interesting. So this will basically allow us to sail really easily without having to think about the direction of the wind. Is that what it's saying? I think so. Do I like that power? I mean, it'll be useful when sailing, but we don't sail that often, so perhaps maybe that might change though. You never know when we'll actually start thinking about sailing a little bit more. Okay, well, at least we've already hung the trophy, and we can tick that box off, and we can continue with what we are doing at home. Really, I just want to try and set this place up as best we can, since we've been living here for a while now. So let's go with explore, and that'll take us back to where we had the motor portal. So anyway, it is getting dark, but I think we could still do a little bit of work here. So how am I going to get the roof to cover this place? That is a very, very, very good question. I have no idea what I'm doing in this regard. Should I maybe start off with doing something like... I don't know, is a 26-degree roof the right option here? Again, very good questions. I assume this is center, right? Which means that if I wanted to get this 26-degree thatched roof sort of sitting in the center, I mean, how am I going to be able to do that? Maybe the answer is I need to sort of connect it from there first. Let's see what happens if we just do that. Okay, well, we need a little bit more support. We'll get to that. Do I want to just give it more support right now? I mean... My character seems to be, like, standing up every single time I do that, which is kind of annoying. So, will that help? I don't really know, but... just need to give it a try, I suppose. Okay, so let's do another 26-degree corner. Okay, so that doesn't look too bad. But then it's a matter of how do we sort of enclose this space. I really don't know how we're going to do that. Hmm. Okay. Alright, that is a decent start, I think. Hmm. Okay, hang on. Why is there a gap? That doesn't look right. Alright, well, I might actually have a sleep here, because I feel like we definitely need a little bit more light. Okay, so since it's a little bit darker in the morning, I might just go back down to the kitchen. Don't want to say I want to make breakfast, but we definitely need to cook some food up, because we are running out of all the onion soups, especially. I wonder if we've got enough deer meat to make deer stews. We definitely do. Let's go with that, and I think we need some carrots for that. Grab all of that. And considering the abundance of wolf meat at the moment, I think we should be able to also start consuming some more skewers when we really need to. Alright. So let's get back to this construction. And I'm not 100% sure, guys, if I'll be able to resolve our roofing issue in this episode. If it looks pretty bad, which it currently does, definitely look pretty bad, I might need to go off and again do a little bit more research on how to do it properly. And for the life of me, doing circular structures is definitely a huge challenge. Alright, let's see if we can do any different if we just worked from this side. Ow. I mean... is that even right? Maybe I need to take that down for a second. Maybe even these pieces. I'll just work from that specific corner right there. We might even not need those pieces anymore, potentially. Okay, that looks decent. But, if we're going for something circular, then we sort of need to do something like that, right? Yeah, that might be it. Yep. I think this is correct. Though I could be wrong. Problem is, it's very hard to tell where the... I guess you could call it a spine. Where the spine is when you're laying down a lot of these pieces, so... Okay. So that doesn't look too bad at the moment. But we do have some gaps underneath. I'm not a big fan of that. I wonder if there's a way we can fix that. Probably not. Maybe that could be used to plug some gaps. But perhaps maybe we need to sort of do the upper layer first. And yeah, I'm taking my time a little bit more on this particular roof, guys, in comparison to what we did with the boards, which is, you know, pretty horrendous. Perhaps maybe one day we might challenge looking at redoing the boar pen, but I think that's going to be a while away. Ow. That doesn't look right. Alright, all of this looks good, but then I don't really know how we're going to deal with, like, this section here where it's closest to the established roof. I wonder if perhaps maybe we just do something like that. Is that even good enough? I mean, that looks decent. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be replicating the same height, though, does it? Interesting. Yeah, so these corner pieces seem to be descending at a lower rate. Or lower length in comparison to these pieces here. Which is a little bit of a problem if we're going to mix them. Okay, that looks really weird. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if that's gonna work. Let me just experiment with something as well here. So, pretty sure we've got some core wood sitting around. Is that even connecting properly? It seems a little bit janky. Ow. Okay. Right. It seems like we can't really connect the 26-degree beam exactly where I want it. But that's how it would look like, I think, if we connected it. We are choosing the right beam, right? So... Is that even right? Is that what we want? Confusion of the highest order. Right. I mean, that's okay. We'll leave that there. I mean, I definitely want core wood to feature as well, but how can we then incorporate the roof if we do that? That's the question. Just quickly fix this. Okay, good. And yes, the 26-degree piece. And does this connect at all in any way? Does it snap? Maybe not. Okay, maybe it has to be like that. It seems a little hovery, doesn't it? Okay, not entirely sure how these guys got in. Are the doors closed? Yeah, okay. Maybe we need, like, some more workbenches and stuff, but I'll come back to that later. Just make our way inside. Try to recover our stamina a little bit faster. Try and get our rested buff, maybe. Yeah, this roof is definitely an issue. I'm just thinking whether or not we want to switch gears and maybe work on the entranceway instead. Because I think that'll be easier to resolve. But I guess that means we're just sort of procrastinating, really. Because at some point we're going to have to get this roof right. I think that might be getting in the way. God, alright. Okay. Let's put our beams up. But yeah, again, this is a part of the problem that I mentioned before. It seems like the corner sections are sort of going down at a shallower angle, despite it being 26 degrees. I wonder why that is. Let's just do something like that for the time being. It'll keep it in place. Take that down. And I'll put that in. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, we've got trolls. I'm gonna go through the same strategy as before. So... Actually, no. The better strategy, I think, is if we lure these guys. Just keeping an eye out on our food as well. Ow. I've got to keep an eye out on how many trolls there are here. Okay, we've got 2. And I think there's only 2 at a time. Okay, the shaking has faded. Now we just need to take care of these guys. Which shouldn't be too much of an issue. You'd hope. But there are a lot of enemies. Oh yes, there's a skelly. Ooh, alright. Okay, I just needed the shaman out of the way. Still haven't got it yet. Alright, let's try and recover our HP. Not HP, sorry. Our stamina here. That shaman is a real problem. There we go. My goodness. Alright. Alright, let's do this. I can't seem to get the attack patterns right for these guys. Okay. Okay, that's one. Okay. All right. I am super convinced now that we need a better wool. My goodness. And the entire forest that we replanted is devastated. Alright, let's maybe start with a quick repair job here on our existing wool. Okay, and I think that's it. Let's just make sure that everything's in good condition. And yeah, I'm guessing this is going to be more of a regular occurrence, or what's the deal? Seems to be happening very often after we've defeated Motor. Missing crafting station. Ah, yes, that's right. Stone cutter's not there. So having the stone cutters on various fronts of the base might also be important if we do plan to sort of wait out the wave, if that makes sense. And I would have to say, compared to the Horde, I feel like the trolls are still worse to deal with. They seem to be able to bust through stone walls pretty easily. Alright, so what were we up to before? Sort of trying to decide whether or not I really want wooden beams. Does it even make sense with what we're trying to do? Hang on a second. So, what if I put this piece in underneath it? Would that work? It's a bit hovery. Yeah, I'm very confused, guys, about how to do this. If we have to go without the corewood beams, that's fine. It's not absolutely necessary that we have corewood beams. But one thing that I would really, really love is, you know, having a circular roof, if that makes sense. So, gonna try and strive for that, even if it's gonna take us quite a few episodes to try and do it. Again, probably gonna sit down and watch a whole bunch of tutorials now on how to get this done. Oh god, I'm just ruining stuff in the background. I mean, does that even make sense? I'm not even sure. No, that's sitting lower than everything else, isn't it? Though it doesn't seem like a bad look. Okay, needs a little bit more support. Yeah, but I think that's probably not right. Why is it not getting enough support, though? I don't get it. Hopefully that'll help. We've got such a messy build site. It's ridiculous. Okay. Looks a little bit better than before. I think I'm gonna go without these pieces for now. Can't be helped. Are you kidding? Why though? Oh, God. Alright. Might need to temporarily support a lot of these sections, potentially. Okay. And what if I just... Okay, that's a little bit... Can we do something like that, maybe? I mean, that doesn't look too bad. And I could maybe join the entire section with, like, wooden poles. So we have half stone, half wood. I think that's not a bad look. Maybe. Though, I'm not happy that the roof is technically going to be a little bit elevated from the rest of the roof that's already set up for the remainder of the house. So, yeah. I don't know if there's a way to actually fix that. We've got a whole bunch of stuff that we technically need to get rid of, so let's head back down and let's just do that as a bit of a break from figuring out how to make this roof. So I don't know if we're keeping any troll head trophies, but maybe I can throw this one away, to be honest, because we've got like a stack of it back at the old house. So Berries. I do want to keep all of the seeds. Troll hides. Yeah, I got a few here. Just wait for all of this. Okay, and drop all of that in here as well. Right, let's head back up there. We are starting to run out of wood though, so we are going to have to go out and fetch a little bit. So what happens if we start to use more corners here? Is that even a possibility? Okay, that looks half decent. I think we're getting there, but if I'm gonna go ahead and sort of look at more tutorials, there is a chance that we'll have to take everything back down again anyway. So let's switch gears a little bit here, and I'm gonna try and deal with the entrance. Definitely have space for more stones, so let's grab all of our stones and let's start building what we need here. Ah yes, I did move the stone cutter. Bloody hell. Go ahead and grab that. Hope we've got the weight for it. Put the stone cutter there, because I want it as close as it can be to the wall if we do get attacked. Right, so how did we get this just right? Okay, that's gonna be a little bit too far. I think we're gonna have to replicate stuff with these types of pieces. Whoa, okay, that was a big stutter there. Not entirely sure what happened there. Alright, and maybe... Right. Okay, it seems a little bit uneven here as well. I'm gonna see if I can just trick our way, or semi flip our way through, if that makes sense. Oops. That's good. Then we sort of want... or maybe we can use some beams to help us here. If we do that... Yeah, that looks okay to me. It's a matter of... adding this block properly. Like so, I think. Right. Okay, that looks decent. I might leave the door out just for now, because I think it's just going to get in the way for the time being. Yeah, I think I do want stone up here. Yep, that looks good. And we'll continue with a little bit more stone on this side as well, obviously, but... Alright, let's have another sleep here. Get a little bit of sunlight. And I think at the beginning of the next episode, we're going to have to try and source some more wood early on. That's not really going to be too much of a problem because we've got a whole bunch of logs that have come down as a result of all of those trolls that attacked us. So we shouldn't have too much trouble just gathering all of that up. This looks a little bit weird, guys. I feel like the pillar is jutting out a little bit too much. Is there any way we can fix that? had to eyeball that one. I hope I'm not gonna pay for it later on down the track. Here I am just dropping down from heights and not knowing that I haven't actually had anything for breakfast. Could have died then and there. Alright, so just gonna fix up this minor detail here. I need to get rid of that and then do... how am I gonna get the length that I need? Gonna have to be good enough, I think. We can do another piece like so. Yep, I think that should do it. Let's just get that piece in. And should get this piece in here as well. This corner. All right. Looking good, I think. So the entryway is coming along as well. We just sort of need to thicken things up on this side, because the door is going to be sitting at the top. So, be something like that. Yep. Doesn't look too bad at all. Does that make sense? I feel like doors always sort of depending on the position, always make you stuck a little bit. So we need to be extra careful with doors. In fact, we might need to be a little bit careful about those pieces as well. Let's see, maybe... Yeah, okay, we'll have a little bit of a gap there. Might need to add some, like wooden poles or something to plug the gaps. And I'm thinking maybe we need these pieces in... Does that even make sense? Oh, actually, that's the wrong spot. Yeah, that's much better. But things are looking a little bit janky over here. We might have to think about how this all sits. But I think that's going to have to be in the next episode, guys, because I think I'm due for a break after looking at all of this. Hopefully I can learn something from all of the experts out there, but all of the learning that I've been trying to do so far, I don't know, it's just not really sinking in for me, for whatever reason. But again, I'll look at everything, try my best. If we really can't work it out, perhaps maybe we're going to have to settle for something a little bit more basic, maybe a little bit squarish even. But we'll try and cross that bridge when we get there. Righto, guys, hope you enjoyed this one. And if you do consider leaving a like down below. Otherwise, hope you guys look forward to the next one. Stay true.